Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. No, literally, hey, welcome back. My name is Vicente, but I go by Vinny or Vince or V. Um, it's literally late at night. Well, not really. It's 12:13. Um, and I'm bored as hell. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about my random thoughts, and I had written them down too because I just like let me just rant, like make it a YouTube video because why not? You know what I'm saying? So and it's a different camera, so it's not gonna look clear, obviously. But I mean, do I really care? No, I do not. So, basically, this is what I've been feeling recently. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I feel like I'm so behind in life when I shouldn't be feeling like that because like I still have so much, like so many more years to live, obviously. But I just feel that I'm not at like the certain area where I'm supposed to be in life currently, which sucks, I guess. Okay, he'd rather go to sleep. He said he basically gave me a big fuck you. But yeah, I feel like right now in life, I'm going to college, everything's fine. Trust me, I'm going for the career that I want, or that I think I want, because sometimes I'm like in this career pathway that I'm doing, and I feel like it's not for me. Like, I don't know if I want to do this for the rest of my life, like, if I want to keep the momentum going of still being in the medical pathway, which sucks because I was so, yes, I'm gonna do medical, yes, I'm gonna be something, like, I'm gonna be something in medical, but right now it's like in life, I just am confused on where I want to go because I have so many like my mind can't make up a choice basically, and I want to do everything, but I can't do everything because you can't do everything, bro, which sucks. So, um, like, and I feel that I'm always like trying to get things done. Like, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm trying to do this, but like, and I'm trying to get it done fast so that like I can have time to myself when I get like in my late 20s or in my late 30s. Like, I always overthink those thoughts. Like, oh my god, what if like I don't like what if I don't make it by this age, where if like I don't get my diploma by this age, what if I don't get a job by this age, what if I don't move out by this age? You're young. Okay, I'm 19. I'm about to hit 20, obviously. Um but I feel like I'm so behind, but you shouldn't be feeling like that. Like, you need to like sometimes just sit down and rest your mind and like think about your mental health, because if you're doing all of that and you still don't feel satisfied with the outcome, what was the point in doing all of that? You get me? So that's what sucks. That was one point that I was thinking of today cuz I was like doing my homework and like I just didn't have the motivation. It's 4 minutes. I thought it was 8. I just didn't have the motivation to want to do it, right? But then I told myself, oh my god, if I don't do it, then I'm gonna like fail in life, and I'm gonna be a fucking failure. Bitch, calm down, dude. You didn't do one assignment, and plus, it wasn't even due today. It's due in like 3 days. So take it easy. That's all I can tell you, really, because that's what I've been trying to do recently. Go on a walk, read a book, watch a YouTube video, like do something. Don't just overthink things, because when you overthink things and like you're just never gonna be satisfied with the outcomes of your like take a damn shot for how many times I say like. God damn. Go at your own pace. You don't have to be in such a rush for everything. And there are some individuals that like they want to be in a rush because then they feel like that they're not gonna make it in life. because there are some individuals that don't get the same treatment from their parents as many do. And so there obviously are some people that are at a low disadvantage, but then there are some people that have a high advantage of like to do things and get greater outcomes. So it's like there's two options. You got to work harder obviously for one when you have the disadvantage, which sucks, but I feel more in the middle sometimes. I have so much help from my parents. I love them to death. But I want to be independent sometimes, and I don't want to be reliant on them so much because I'm getting old. I'm getting old, baby. Like I'm not a little kid no more. Okay, there's a point where you have to grow up, but you got to take it at your own pace, and do not take it as like I'm saying, oh, like the fuck that you don't have to like just go at your own pace. Don't worry about no. Obviously, do your things, but like take it slowly. That's all I'm gonna say. Another thing, being embarrassed about things. So I had the tendency back then. I was super insecure. Yeah, I was really insecure back then. I was chopped as hell. I'm not. I still am, but I was really insecure, and like I always like was so scared of being judged, and I was so scared of what people would think about my opinions and stuff. No one gives a fuck, bro. No one gives a flying fuck. And if someone does give a fuck, it's someone that's like unhappy with their life and they just want to make your life a living hell because they're not happy with their or satisfied with their life, which sucks because there are some individuals like that, and it's like, get out of my space. I don't need this negative energy around me. But don't be embarrassed about things. I started this YouTube channel, and dude, trust me, I'm scared to post these videos. Obviously, everyone is, but I could give a rat's ass what someone says or what someone if someone makes fun of me. What the fuck? Like they're probably hiding behind the screen with a TikTok account that has no videos posted, and they're just miserable with themselves, basically. So don't be embarrassed about things. If you want to record something, if you want to post something, if you want to get out like a little
like get behind me, Vanilla.
oh shit, I lost my train of thought. If you want to get out of like a little train of thought that you have in your mind and you want to post it online, do it. Okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? But obviously there's some like I need a burp, but it doesn't want to come up. But yeah, don't be embarrassed about those things because I could give a shit. Like if you're gonna make fun of me, go ahead. Like what am I gonna do? Sit there and cry and be like, oh my god, stop making fun of me. Like that really no, that does not hurt my feelings. If anything, that makes me like happy because it's like, oh, you're watching my shit, man. Thank you. I need to stop cursing. Oh my god. Don't be embarrassed about those things, or don't be embarrassed to even do anything in public. Also, I'm still at the point in life where like I'm scared to do things in public, cause it's scary to do things in public. But fuck it, just do it. But don't do something cringy or don't do something like irresponsible either, because it's like you're not gonna get anywhere in life if you do all that. But don't be embarrassed about those things, okay? Like do it. Record yourself. Show your fit. Let out your little train of thought. You know, don't be embarrassed because you're gonna get nowhere in life if. Personally, this is the way I think though. There's so many other ways that people think, but personally I think if you like have a mindset where you're always thinking, oh my god, that's so embarrassing, oh my god, I can't do that because it's gonna be you're gonna get nowhere in life, dude. You're not gonna make connections, you're not gonna make new friends, you're gonna get nowhere. So do those embarrassing things. Be embarrassing sometimes. It will benefit you, trust me, it will. Numero tres. Número tres is prioritizing yourself. Oh my god. I don't know so many people need to hear this. Not anyone that I know. Don't take it wrong if but I'm just saying people in general, like around the world. So many people tend to prioritize others. I don't know why. There's so many I was one of those people back then, I'm not even gonna lie. I was always I wouldn't call it a relationship, but it's whatever. I'm gonna leave that in the past. But prioritize yourself. Don't prioritize someone else's needs. Don't be codependent on your partner. Be an individual. Like, have your own individuality. You know, because if you're codependent on your partner, okay, it gets to a point where you are gonna have to be codependent on your partner, but not so much. If you're so much and you've lost your individuality, good luck, sister. I don't even know what to tell you right there, because there's so many people that are like that nowadays, and it's normalized, and it's really sad when you see it. But prioritize yourself. Not even in just relationships, in your friendships, in like work 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 relationships, in everyday communication with people, like just random individuals. Because if you're not prioritizing yourself and you're prioritizing that person's happiness, that person's mood, and you're just going back and you're giving all that person the energy, and then you feel drained after, you're not prioritizing. You're just making yourself not sad. You're overworking yourself, and then you're not gonna have time to even think like how to better yourself. And it sucks when I see some people like that, because why are you prioritizing someone else's needs? Prioritize your own. Like, think of your own mental well-being. Don't think of someone else's. Obviously you have to, okay? I'm not gonna lie. That's part of human emotion. But if you're constantly doing it, and that person could give a flying fuck, and that person can give a flying fuck about what they about all the things you're doing for them, girl, that relationship, that friendship, that's just not gonna work. But I just see it so normalized nowadays, where people do not prioritize themselves, and they rather prioritize other people, and it makes you unhappy at a point. Like, you're gonna reach a certain point where you're gonna feel so unhappy with yourself, and you're gonna be thinking to yourself, why am I doing this? What's the point in me doing all of this if I'm not gonna get anything in return? I was one of those people, okay? Bro, I was crying every day. I was a little bitch. I'm not even lying. I was a little bitch. I
Be
don't think I
nice.
was for
I'm
myself
finding
like
it.
that. But when I finally came to the consensus that um you're your own person and you need to take care of yourself, take care of yourself. Do not think of someone else's needs if they're not meeting your expectations, because they'll mess with you, bro. They'll literally mess with your head, and it will confuse the fuck out of you. And trust me, it's happened to me before. I fell victim to that. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, prioritizing yourself. Please do it. Oh my gosh, there's so many people that don't. Just do it, babes. Please do it.
No. I said no. You can kill all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
But this one, I have been thinking about it constantly, and it needs to be talked about. Production companies, like movie production companies and music industry companies, take your time with storytelling, bro. Nowadays, it's so much consumerism where they just want to let out a new album. It can be a month or of 3 months, and they want to let out a new album after, an artist wants to let out a new album. But it's usually the music industries that do it, and the album sucks ass. Like, it will literally be balls. They're not telling a story. I think with movies and music, you're telling a story, right? So if you're just doing it to um gain I guess it is gaining more popularity, right? Like whenever you're releasing all these things, but if you're doing it like constant, and you see your things not getting anywhere, it's because you're not telling a story. You're not being true to yourself, and you're just not being you're not telling a good story, basically. That's what I'm saying here. And it goes for movie companies also, because I see it nowadays, especially with um I'm a really big Marvel nerd. I don't know if you could tell. But it's not just Marvel, it's also with horror movies, and it's also with um romantic movies, like rom-coms. They're so quick to release these new rom-coms, these new Marvel movies, these new horror movies, and the storytelling sucks in the movies. Why? Because they don't take the time to think, how are we going to grasp the audience attention? How are we going to, convey a message in the movie? Like, how are we going to go about this? Like, what music choices should we put in the movie? What lines should we give the characters so that, like, the audience can have a connection with that character and think like, oh my god, I see myself in that character. Nowadays it's just like, especially with Marvel, oh my god, it sucks balls now, bro. But they release a new movie and it's just fighting, right? There'll be some sad moments in the movie, and then next movie, like that. And the storytelling sucks ass. Like, and we don't even get, like, they introduce a new character and you barely meet that character and you don't know shit about them. You do not know shit about them. Marvel back then was so good at storytelling. I'm not even, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. When we got to phase 4, close to the end, everything went downhill right there, and I don't even know what the hell Marvel is now. Trust me. Some movies are good. The new Fantastic Four, I haven't watched it, but people are saying it's good and there's really good storytelling, so I really need to go see it. But I had stopped going to the movies to go watch. I'm not even that. Okay, wait, let me get to that point right now, though. Um, I had stopped going to the movies to watch it because they were just like spilling out these movies and the storytelling was ass. There was no connection with the audience, and it just felt like they were trying to release something to introduce a new character for a future film, which obviously we're going to get Avengers Doomsday in 2026, I believe. Right? I think it is 2026. But there's no, like, the storytelling sucks. Like, I don't even know anything about this character and you want me to fall in love with him so quickly? Like, bro. No, this is why people fell in love with Iron Man. This is why people fell in love with Captain America, Black Widow. Like, you introduced them in a bunch of movies, right? And then when we got to Endgame and you brutally murdered like all three of them, everyone, like, that was good storytelling. But when we got to phase 4, in the beginning they were telling really good stories. I'm not gonna lie, Eternals was good. A lot of people shit on that movie because it was so different, but that movie was actually good storytelling. Now what are they gonna do with the Eternals? Supposedly the Eternals are not even gonna be in Avengers Doomsday. Girl, what was the point in introducing them to the MCU? So annoying. But and with TV shows also, I was just seeing recently on 9/11, or 9/11. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. No, oh my god, why did I say 9/11? I'm not making fun of the thing of like what happened. I'm just like, why did I say that? 911, the show 911. Um, the new season's about asteroids hitting Earth, and the CGI is so ass. I'm like, dude, what is this? What happened to 911? The same thing with Grey's Anatomy. They were just trying to spew out a bunch of these seasons. Right after the COVID season, I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy. The storytelling was ass. All the good characters left. They didn't know how to end the show. They need to end that show. I'm being so for real. It sucks balls now. But it just goes for any movie production company or music industry company. You need to take your time with the storytelling. And I this is my opinion, obviously. So, I mean, a lot of people won't really listen to what I have to say. But Um, yeah, that's what I think. I'm not even that big of a person to even be saying all this, but I don't really give a fuck. We're gonna get a little political, so pull up a chair, babes, because if you don't think politics is affecting your life, it really is, sweetie. Um, I don't really have anything really to say. Well, I really do. I have a lot to say actually, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna try to shorten it. A lot of communities are being attacked currently under this current administration, and it's really inhumane, and it's really saddening to see how we went from the last administration to this administration and how everything changed so rapidly. Mind you, we're how many months into this administration? 8 months, I think. We still have 3 more years to go. Oh my god, I don't know what is up with this current administration, bro. The racism, the misogyny, the homophobia, like, it just piles on, and there's a new story every fucking day. Every day there's something new going on in the world of politics. I do not remember it being this bad whenever the last administration was in office. Um and I just see so many uninformed and uneducated individuals on social media and just online, and they don't they just they look it's saddening to see how uninformed and how they won't take the option to listen to the other side, because there's so much division in this country now, in America currently, and it's saddening to see because I don't remember it being this bad with under the Obama administration. I'm not even gonna lie. Also, I was young, so I really didn't know anything about politics. But I also don't remember seeing this much hate under this administration. I mean, under the last administration and the Obama administration. But a bunch of Mexican communities are being attacked currently, with immigration, and it sucks seeing my people be attacked for wanting to live in a country where they want to be safe and work and provide for their families, and because of some racist bigot that's currently holding the highest office in the law of the land.
Here we go. Count one. Guilty.
They are being sent back, deported, because, well, for supposedly crimes, mind you. But they came here illegally. I could give a rat's ass. Okay, yes, there's ways you could go about it, like with do it the right way. That's all I would say. Like, under immigration, and if you wanna, like, but like to get into the country and to have like your status updated, but it's just really inhumane on what this administration is doing, because I don't remember the last administration doing it like this. Um, and it goes the same thing with African Americans in this country. We're really leaning towards wanting to go back to segregation, and I see it a lot in this administration and what values they uphold, and seeing how they want to take away certain learnings and teachings of slavery, and taking certain books down that are needed. I would say needed, um to, like, obviously learn how to be a decent human being, and yeah, like, and just like wanting to take things down from museums about slavery, and like just so much shit going on. Um Also, Free Palestine, that's another one. Seeing how I don't really know anything about the war thing, but I mean, I kind of do. I've done my studying into it, but it's like, it's just everything's so inhumane right now in the world, and it just feels like a new story every day, and and also my community being attacked, the Mexican community and the LGBTQIA community. They hate us, bro. They hate the gays. Damn, they're gonna ban RuPaul's Drag Race next. I'm
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. I'm gonna worry about Honey. What is that?
calling it. I am calling it. They're gonna try to get that network off of fucking Paramount Plus and MTV. But yeah, and it all goes back to the way of church v state. If you don't know what that is, you should really do your learning into it. A bunch of Christians. Yes, you can have your own beliefs. I'm not saying that. Religion is a sacred thing for many individuals, and I respect that wholeheartedly. Okay? You believe in what you want to believe in. I'm not going to bash you for that. Okay? But a lot of individuals tend to forget that there's something called church v state, where politics and religion should never clash together or be mixed and intertwined with each other. And a bunch of individuals, specifically Christians, I've noticed it a lot in Congress and with the U.S. House of Representatives and the Senate. They tend to want to make laws and certain things based on religion when it shouldn't be going about that way, which is why we had church v state passed and, put into law. Politics and religion should never be intertwined, okay? I don't care if you're Buddhist, I don't care if you're Catholic, I don't care if you're Christian, I don't care if you're atheist, I don't care if you're I don't care. You believe in what you want to believe in, but you should never mix the two, because that can be a very dangerous scheme with what you're playing, because you're prioritizing the rights of one certain group whenever, mind you, we're in the law of the land where we have so many rights given to us, and seeing those rights be wavered and forgotten about sometimes, it sucks. That's my take on politics right now currently. I have a link tree down with websites to help the African American community, the Palestinians in Gaza. I also have LGBTQIA rights in my link tree, and I also have the immigration rights, know your rights, immigrants, Mexican Americans, please, because you should know before you open your doors to anyone that you don't really know or that you really don't trust, or any government official that doesn't have a what are they called? That damn paper that they can enter your house. I forgot what it was called. Oh damn. Why did I forget? Anyways, yeah. These are my late night thoughts. I don't know, I just wanted to talk because I wanted to. I wanted to change up my different styles. My different styles. Bitch, this is your third video. I don't know, I just wanted to talk. I was bored. I didn't know what to do. But hopefully y'all have a wonderful rest of your life, basically. And be a good person. Be a good person, okay? Because if you aren't, you're gonna get nowhere in life. But also, don't let people walk over you. Thank you for hearing my Vinny talk. But no, seriously, like, subscribe, and yeah, thank you for hearing me out. Bye.